Level is decreasing.
Well, welcome back to Forever Skies. So this is going to be episode 12, and if you see on the little radar right there, we have a variant tower. Now I remember coming across this in my test playthrough, and this one I didn't actually have 300 feet to go up. I couldn't actually fly the 300 feet, and this one was a little bit of a challenge to land on. Can't actually tell if I'm on it. Just almost. There we go. Doesn't look like much. Actually, no, we're not even on it. Our blimp is touching. That's what's hitting.
Hydration level is decreasing.
This will work. Alright.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Let's actually, I forgot my hand mining tool is in the charger right now. Alright, so there is something to scan here, which I thought we would. Alright, so we found a wrecked docking plank, which is kind of like a gangway plank that's retractable. It goes up and down. Come on, let me over. There we go. Now, we can actually go through that, but we have to upgrade, and so we can actually go higher. And go figure, we have a storm. But yeah, there is some stuff in there that we can actually get. It's just we got to go a lot higher to get to it. Which I'm not sure how many of those thrusters we would have to make, but I can probably make a couple of them real quick. Where are they at? Basic turbines. Yeah, I can make a couple of these real quick. I'm not sure how high we can actually get it, so let's first see how high the 300 meters is, because this is as high as we can go. So I might want to actually craft like maybe 2 or 3 more. Alright, so I need to get some metal. What did we have to make? Metal, electronic, and machine. So that should be like these ones and these ones. Oh, I should have looked at it. I think it's 20 meters that it goes up. So we're gonna need at least 3 or 4, most likely. These things are gonna take a minute to craft, so I'll get back with you when I actually have enough to get that high. So it turns out that I had actually made one, and I placed it right here, and it turns out that our max height is currently 300 meters. So I think the only way that we're able to go up any higher is we have to make the upgrade station. We need to make the upgrade station, and then we need to upgrade the turbines. So I'm not really too worried about it right now, because we are going to find another one of these variants somewhere. By the way, if you want to drag one over, it's only, you have to hit the control button when you select it, and it just pulls one. instead of taking the whole stack. But we are going to research the docking station. We'll end up popping that bad boy on our ship here somewhere. Might actually put it up in the front or something like that. That way we can drive up to the place and then lower it down or up to wherever we need to go. But I have been out here just grinding resources. I have quite a bit of stuff in here now. And I started making these really large chests, which is cool because if you actually look at like what we can craft, I was making the small storage boxes. And these things weigh 5 pounds, well 5 kilos, to put onto the airship. These ones are only 1 kilo. The little boxes have 9 storage spots, and these have like a gajillion in them. So it's actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You get to hold 25 versus 9, and it's lighter. So yeah, we're just gonna upgrade all of our chests to the big ones. And then we are stockpiling a lot of resources for a great expansion. I'm going to make sure that you guys are all part of the great expansion, but we need to kick the ship out. If I was to put some rooms out here, it'll actually open it up and make it a lot easier to walk around. The shape of the ship, I'm not really too concerned about it. We are kind of limited. I can build up and over the balloons, which I thought is kind of interesting, but we're probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to kick the ship out and then make some what are they called, like something similar to pontoons. Now that I think about it, it's probably going to look like the Star Trek. It's going to look like the Enterprise but with balloons. Now that I think about it, I really do want to get up there, but I don't want to make all that stuff because it's going to get real tight in here if I have to make the station. But we did, the research did go through. Oh, by the way, if you're looking at that, I had my arrow in my hand and I accidentally shot it. So that's how that happened, and I can't pick it up. It won't let me. It just won't let me. So I need to grab one more circuit board and we can make that docking plank. And it's control that we do. We'll make the docking plank. Since we have the gun on that side, the miner gun on that side, we'll probably put the docking plank on the opposite side. Plus it gives me something that I can see, you know, like when I like pull up to like this platform. Yeah, I could drop it down really easy. Just don't know if we can place it on those. Ah, we can. So you can see how the docking station works. Your mouse up and down will control which direction it goes. So you can move it up and down, left and right with the mouse. And then your not your forward, your I got off of it. Your W extends it and your S retracts it. Which this thing is really cool. If you leave it out, it will stay there when you disengage off of it. And if you notice that the tips are red, when the tips turn red, it's actually on something. Kind of let you know, like, you know, you have your contact. But the docking station I found was really cool. It's kind of dark in here. When it's stormy, it looks real grainy in here too. It might be the lights. Not exactly sure. Just looks a little grainy. But I'm gonna go ahead and I've been kind of like hopping from different place to different place. You can kind of see where I've gone. I've hit all of these ones up.
Risk of starvation.
I'm probably going to switch directions. I'm probably going to go this way, hit up all of these ones. Just getting all kinds of supplies, batteries. I mean, you name it. The only one thing that I haven't gotten a lot of is the polymer. I really don't want to use my own resources to craft it. I am starting to get a stockpile of batteries and more helium. So when we do the great expansion on here, we're going to build out the ship and the ship is probably going to get caught up with its weight. So right now we got roughly 1,500 pounds that we can play with. I'm going to put on quite a bit of rooms. I'm going to build some other of the stations we have that I still have to research. I'm going to build all of those so that way we can place everything down. And then there's going to be furniture on top of that because we are going to deck the place out. So I'm going to need to upgrade the blimps so that way we can have more weight. And in that process, we'll end up upgrading the engines, upgrading the turbines. We'll be able to go faster, and we'll actually be able to do a lot more stuff. So just because we beat the game doesn't mean that the game is actually over, because there's still a lot of stuff that we're finding. I think somewhere out there is a refrigerator as well. I might be looking like that because I'm thirsty and hungry. There we go. See? When you're healthy, you have clean sight. When you're not, it's all jacked up. That's interesting how that works. Now I'm getting tired, so that's gonna go get all fuzzy again. Alright. Looks good that way. So we just got to make sure that we're well slept, well fed, and well nourished. And I have a routine where every time I take something out of there, I put something back. I'm gonna need to grab one more food. I do have a stockpile of food now, actually. I got a whole chest full of it. Matter of fact, you can actually see that I got one solid state battery on me right now. Oh, that's right. We picked that one up from right there. What was it? One thing that I actually had to get, this right here. The last place we were at, the elevator, I actually had to go down the elevator, and I had to craft one of those hypothermia things, just so I can go down there. Those things that I pointed out that looked like opium plants, they actually have this plant resin, and you actually have to look for the open ones and collect plant resin. And I needed that to craft something. Oh, I needed it to research something, I believe is what it was. Oh, that thing's not even, it don't even have a lure on it. That's why I was waiting for it to go off. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this and we'll just hang out for that. Not really too, yeah, it'll top us off. There we go. So now we can actually switch out this big empty one with another one of the poopy waters. Take all the clean water, fill that thing up. That one's got one, so we'll drag that over. Now it's full again. And just to catch us up, I found this on one of the places I went to, so I'll go ahead and use that. Ew, dust lettuce. That's like the worst thing to catch. It's not really that bad, it's just, it's not a desirable, you know what I mean? Does the flashlight help? Flashlight helps. It is in the middle of the night, so can't expect too much. Since we got a dust lettuce, I'm going to go ahead and make something else. I'm not a fan of the dust lettuce. It doesn't give you too much health. We'll go ahead and put some of our crap away too. Oop, wrong one. So it goes in that one. I do have a crap ton of gas. And I have the chest that's all the way on the other side. This one right here is full of gas as well. We've been going through a lot of it. And it takes 400 to fill up all the tanks at one time. I know I can craft other fuel, but I don't want to give up my biomass because it's too hard to collect. And then at the same time, I don't want to give up my helium because that is also pretty hard to collect. So I got that fat dust moth. There we go. So yeah, the lettuce, it's okay. It's not the best. How many arrows did my thing say? It says it has 20 in it. Okay. It says so. Yeah, you can see I got random storage boxes everywhere. Once we upgrade, I'm gonna make that pet bed, and I'm gonna put that friendly insect down. Ew, more lettuce. Whoa, I forgot to boil that one. So I got some raw food on me. We don't really need any of the stuff right now. Upgraded tool charger. This is gonna use the other batteries, the ones that we craft from those these things right here, the crystals. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plunder a couple more of these little places out here on the outskirts. And if I find another variant tower, I will gladly show you. And when I get ready to the point to expand this ship, I will definitely show you as well. That way you can kind of see the build process of it. It is kind of fun to build on this game. Well, until next time, I will see you later.